Yes, I was asked to start to do game shows, but it actually was started at NBC. There was a lady by the name of Lynn Boland. She was the vice president of daytime programming. And she wanted me to come up with some ideas because she had a show called Shopper's Bazaar that later changed its name to Wheel of Fortune. And and she wanted me to come in and help this because they couldn't get the show together. They tried to do it, and it went on, and it was going to be canceled one weekend, and that Merv was doing it was his show. And she said, I want Marty in there to come up and change the show around. And so I did. I came in on the weekend, and we did, and he was going to do a wheel, and he was going to do like a carny wheel up there. And I said, no, 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 no. That's done. Let's take that wheel, let's put it flat on the ground. That was me. And I said, we're going to, then let's do it that way so they can all turn the wheel. And we put the 3 arrows there. And so then we had the movement for the wall, the triple thing, turning the letters. That was the thing we had. I said, but we have to have 2 of those walls. While one wall's on camera, we're going to have the other one being loaded up for the next game. So we did that. And we had all prizes all over the places. That was the mountain of merchandise. So, and I said also with Lynn, is that I want to do a camera overhead in the rafters. Do it. Whatever I want, do it. It was very nice to hear that. And so put a camera straight overhead for a game show. That was unheard of. And so all of these were things, and it worked because that show went, it's gone on, and as I said, that wonderful name, Sandy Warnick, negotiated the very first time that any director ever got a royalty on doing a game show. I'm still paid to this day for every show, from as it's been for 30 years or whatever it is on the Wheel of Fortune, and many other shows along that line. Because I had about, at one time, I did this same idea on lots of shows. I had 9 of them on the air. That it was Joker's Wild, Love Connection, Name That Tune, oh my lands, I can't remember them all. Temptation, Catchphrase, quite a few.
But you go back quite a ways with game shows, almost in the beginning of Los Angeles. Was Temptation?
Yes, beginning of Los Angeles, I started with game shows. But it was after. The only first thing I ever did in Los Angeles was Dateline Hollywood. Jack Barry was trying to do a game show at CBS for Freddie Silverman. And Freddie was in charge of CBS, and they had a long-lasting relationship. And it didn't seem to work, but then Freddie and Jack said, okay, let's put your creative juices into this. It's a slot machine show. I said, the only way the slot machine thing is going to work, it's got to be bigger than life. It's the same craziness in the head here. I said, let's do 3 big things back there. So there was nothing to do. They didn't have no projectors or anything like that. I said, well, so we took 3 slide projector machines, because they 35 millimeter slide projector machines, and we had one for each of these windows. And I said, we hired a guy that said, let's use the brains of a regular slot machine pull, and we had a spinning wheel in each of the wheels, and we wanted them to stop, and stop, just like a typical thing. And that's how we came up with the Joker's Wild. And on that, and it worked. Freddie was happy, Jack was happy. It went on for years, and I think it's coming back this year again.